Hi, it's me, Leslie Riccitelli again with Joseph's Kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chip oatmeal whole wheat cookies. That's right. I'm talking about whole wheat from scratch. And oh my goodness, these are going to be the best cookies you've ever had. My kids absolutely love them, and they actually request these cookies for their birthdays. They love it more than cake. We have two bowls here because you're going to want to put your liquids in one and your powders in the other one, and then you slowly combine them. I have coconut oil, cinnamon, vanilla, sugar and brown sugar, wheat berries from Joseph's Kitchen, the red whole wheat berries. I have 2 eggs, salt. This is the best salt that I have come across and absolutely love this one. I also have baking soda and softened. So basically, softened means room temperature and it's soft. It's not hard out of the refrigerator or frozen from the freezer, and it's not liquid where it's melted down. I have 1/4 cup of butter. I have my chocolate chips, and I have oats, just some normal rolled oats. This is my favorite, and I'll tell you about that here in just a minute. All right, so let's get started. We're going to put all of our powders first into one. And you know what? Actually, let's add our liquids. Let's do our liquids first. That's usually what I do is I beat my liquids first, and then I slowly add into the powder forms. So for coconut oil, we have 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Now my brother Bentley absolutely hates it when I don't use measuring cups, so I'm going to do my best and use actual measuring cups this time. All right, here we are. We're going to do 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Try and keep it as healthy as I can in any of my cooking forms. The coconut oil does not need to be melted down. I've done it both ways. I prefer not to do it melted down because it makes the cookies a little too wet, and then they kind of melt too much when you're cooking them. Okay, so that's about 1/2 cup of coconut oil. Set that aside here. All right, coconut oil. That's for you, Bentley. I used a measuring cup. He likes to cook too, and he always gets on to me because I use normal spoons instead of actual tablespoons. But I guess when I've made these enough, I kind of just already eyeball it and know anyways. All right, now we're going to do 1/4 cup of softened butter. Let's go ahead and beat that with our sugar. Let's add our sugar. So here I have 1/2 cup of sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar or coconut sugar. This one I did coconut sugar. You can do either or. It's only 1/2 cup of brown sugar, so it's not that big a deal. Let's beat this first. And then we're going to add in our eggs one at a time and beat that, and then add the vanilla. All right, this is what that's going to look like. Just kind of mixed really well there. Now we're going to beat 1 egg at a time. All right, this is for 1 egg. Now let's beat in the second egg. All right, 2 eggs. Now we're going to add in our teaspoon of vanilla. I'm sorry, my brother. I'm not going to use a measuring cup for this one because everybody must know by now when it comes to vanilla, I go a little over and above. So I'm eyeballing it because I know I'm probably going to do more than just 1 teaspoon anyways. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Surprised to know there's a lot of fake vanilla out there, so make sure you're watching the ingredients. Smell of vanilla is so good. Okay, so we got our liquids mixed. Now we're gonna mix in our powders together and combine those. So we have a teaspoon of baking soda. We're also gonna do a teaspoon of salt. I like cinnamon in my cookies, so I'm eyeballing this one because I love cinnamon and I always do a little bit more, but it really only calls for about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. Especially with the fall season and holiday season here, there's a lot of cinnamon going around, so smell it. It smells great. All right, now we're also going to add in our oats. This is one of my favorite rolled oat brands, whole oatmeal rolled oats that I have found on the market today. So we're gonna do an entire cup of oats. There we go, 1. I'm gonna add that into my dry ingredients. Oh, these beakers from Joseph's Kitchen are amazing. They're glass. You can heat them up on your stove, put them in the microwave. They're sturdy. They're great. You can put them in the dishwasher. I like them, and I like how it gives the milliliter, the pint, the cups, and the ounces all together on the same glass. Okay, we'll do the chocolate chips a little bit later. Now let's go to adding our wheat berries. Now, Joseph's Kitchen whole wheat red berries are some of the most nutrient-dense things that you can put in your body. It's very versatile. There's probably over a dozen things you can do with wheat berries. It's good for long-term storage food, survival food. It's almost near perfect of nutrients for your body. Why? Because it's chock full with vitamin B's, C's, and E's, and everything in there for your body to live off of. Yes, you need water. There are some other things. It's not 100% everything you need. But when it comes down to survival, this and water should be able to get you through it all. All right, so we're going to grind it in this Wonder Mill grinder. You're going to turn it on first, put your wheat berries in, and then you're going to get your flour. It doesn't take but just a few seconds. Super simple, guys. This is not as hard as you would imagine. So I'm going to turn this on. It gets a little loud, but once you hear it winding down, that means all the wheat berries have been ground up. Doesn't take too long. But I encourage you guys during this holiday season, if you want to get a kit or take a look at Joseph's Kitchen, a unique idea, unique item for family, friends, loved ones for the holidays, this makes a perfect gift. More people are cooking at home. They want to be healthier. This is something that would be a unique gift to give during the holiday season. Okay, so it's done. I've turned it off. Make sure it comes to a complete stop before you pull it out, or you're going to get flour all over you and the kitchen. Trust me, I've done that a few times. All right. Now, here's what I like to do. I like to slowly add in my flour when I'm mixing it. So first, I'm going to pour this into my flour. You have to wash this anyways with a little bit of soap and water every time. So I'm not like hurting anything here. Now I'm going to mix this. You don't need to over mix it. Just mix it in there a little bit. Okay. Go back to my wheat ingredients. Go back to my wet ingredients. And we're slowly going to add in a little bit of the dry ingredients at a time. I do this whenever I'm adding my wet and dry ingredients when I'm making cookies or baking. Just kind of a rule of thumb now. So here we go. Adding a little bit of, oh, come on here. A little bit of dry there. Now you can use your mixer. I don't know why. I'm always used to just folding it with a spatula now, and it gets hard on my hand, but maybe it's just what I'm used to. I don't want to over mix it too much either. Okay, adding a little bit more dry ingredients. There's flour all over me. It's not good unless you're wearing it, huh? Okay. I'm going to add in the rest. Hand's getting tired now. Told you it makes my hand tired. Okay. This is what it's going to look like after you've mixed it all together, your wet and dry ingredients. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 350. Go ahead and add in your chocolate chips. I know, I can hear my brother in the back of my head again. You're not using a measuring cup. But it's chocolate. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate? Put in a half a cup, put in a full cup, for all I care. Use however much your heart's desire. And you just fold that in there. And you can always add more, do less, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever you want. All right, now we're gonna get our bread pan. And I like to use wax paper. Put a wax paper liner on top of your bread pan. And I will show you here in just a second how we're gonna put that out, how we're gonna take that out and put it on the bread pan and then put it in the oven. Okay, got 12 on my cookie sheet. So we're gonna put it in the oven, and again, you need to test it out. Try it with your oven because all of them vary a little bit, but I like to do 4 minutes on the bottom rack and then 4 minutes on the top rack. Sometimes I might need an additional minute or two, but truly not more than that. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll show you the final results. Fresh out of the oven, chocolate chip oatmeal homemade whole wheat cookies. You're gonna love this, guys. Just try it. It's the perfect time for the holiday season. And who doesn't love cookies? Oh my goodness. Hey guys, come here, come here. You want one?
Can I have one?
Yeah?
I want one. I want one.
Okay, come here. Don't touch it. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Just out of the oven. Just out of the oven. Just for you guys. Okay, hand out. Okay, good. They're cooled off enough. All right, try it. Tell me what you think.
It's so good.
You like it? Yeah? Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you, you can't go wrong. They love these cookies, and it's not so bad for you. Thanks so much. Go to josephskitchen.com, get you some red wheat berries, and check out this recipe down below. Thanks so much, and God bless. Say bye, guys.
Bye.